Hi, you. Hi there. How you doing, baby daddy? How you doing? So, dear baby dad, welcome back. Welcome back to my page. How you doing? Let's talk. Let's talk for a minute. Let's discuss things. So, you're new to this baby dad thing. So, you're feeling nervous. You're feeling like you're not ready to create a life. Like you're not ready to share your freedom. But guess what? Responsibilities are here. You had the fun. You had all the fun. You had all the fun. You enjoyed it, didn't you? You loved doing what you was doing. And you knew the responsibilities because you was old enough to do it, wasn't you? So now this little life has come in. You wasn't expecting that. Maybe you was. Maybe you wasn't. Maybe you was. Maybe you wanted it. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you really knew what you was doing and you was trying to pedestal the lady. Make sure she can't go out to play because she's stuck at home with your child. Maybe you should give 50% of your life to your child that you created, whether you intentionally did it or not. This child never asked to be put into this world. You should have used the condom. If you didn't have one, you shouldn't have done it. You shouldn't have done it. You should have had some self-control and restraint. Yeah. You wanted to pull your big boy pants down. Now pull them back up. Pull them back up and get the work done. Because this child is looking for you. This child wants to know you, the other half of you. Baby daddy. Whether you're mine or not. I was once a young girl that didn't have their dad around. And it made me look for things that I shouldn't have looked for. It made me look in directions of people that I should have been running from. I was looking for a father figure in places that weren't there. I was looking for loyalty and companionship for with people that didn't care. They just didn't care. It took years of abuse, hurt and pain for me to grow into the person that I am now. Whether you've had your dad or not, do you not think that you could be that person? Be the change. Don't be the statistic that repeats the silly pain we have in this world. You could be the difference. And if for some reason you just can't be, then make that child aware. Don't blame the parents that are there. And this goes for baby mums as well. Like, it kind of goes a bit both ways. Don't blame the parent that was there, because that parent gets double the workload. That parent has to work double. So you giving a little bit of respite is just that. It's just respite. You're never going to take the full load off. You're never going to be able to really create a whole home unit, because separations is sometimes just separations. And some people, it's okay not to be with the parent of your child. It's okay if you don't love them, you don't like them like that, to not be with them. But that doesn't mean let me reiterate this, that does not mean you shouldn't be there for your child, shouldn't provide for your child. It doesn't mean you shouldn't be there emotionally, physically, verbally for your child. And even if you are providing financially, you still need to provide physically, because realistically a child would prefer your physicality over your money any day. Your money cannot protect that child from a bully. Your money cannot. And fame at that, if you're one of them famous dudes that just has babies all over the world and all of that, like, that's not protecting your child. Your child needs a stable, actual human figure in their face saying, yes, I'm here for you. Yes, I love you. Yes, I care. Yes, I'm not going to leave. Like, they need that reassurance They are children. You was once a child that needed that nurturing if you didn't get it. And if you did get it, who are you to begrudge a child that after you was given that love and that time and that care? And if you wasn't, just to reinforce that, if you wasn't given that love, would you not want to be... So like, would you not want to recreate that inner child of you and be that savior, be that human being that you wanted to have? Like, where is society going? Where is it going? Like, half of these men just think it's okay to let the child live off of the state. They don't want to be a provider, not truly and realistically, not emotionally, not physically, not financially. Not all the illies. None of them. And it's sad. Now, I know that there are men out there that do that. And to those men, we're not talking about you. You are doing your job. Well done. We're not going to overpraise you because realistically, you're just doing what you're meant to do. So well done for that. We're talking to the men that are falling short. Real short. They're falling short of self-pride, self-dignity, self-respect. Because when you have these children out here and people see that those children don't have their dads, do you think that that doesn't reflect on them? It does. Teachers like to then play games with the parents because, oh, single parent, okay, let's make a song and a dance about it. Other professionals do that too. They really do look down on single parents, which reflects onto the child. They find single women less than desirable. It's not, and sometimes that's no fault of their own. If the relationship just fizzles out, it just fizzles out. If it never worked, it never worked. If there was love and it died, it died. Like, we all know that relationships start and stop. So then why penalize the child for it? And this is what I don't get. Society does it so oftenly, and it's sad. Because if you come from a two-parent home, you will see in most statistics that child thrives, has less of adversities, not just financially, but how they're treated in society is a bit different. I've seen it firsthand, talking from experience. So think about that. Like, don't you think that you should want to be that person? And if you don't want to be that person, then why segregate the child from your whole family? Why not allow the other family members that are willing to step up? And then don't slate the parent that's trying to help and give the child the family that they should really have. Because it's two whole sides. It takes a village, not just a single individual. It took a village to raise you, if not more. So shouldn't it take a village to raise your child as well? Think about that when you're partying, throwing thousands of pounds on bottles when your child needs to be in MMA classes or Wing Chun or swimming or thriving better in some way or another. Think about that when you're out under another girl. When your child is thinking, where's my daddy to read me a bedtime story, to play with me? Think about that. When you're missing their first steps, their school plays, they're thinking about you every single day, whether you like it or not. They pretend that they don't, but they do. They think about you all the time. Oh, I wish I had my dad here for that. I wish my dad would see this. I wish my dad would see me tread water in my swimming class. I wish all my certificates were seen by my parent. I wish they were at my school trips, school plays, achievements. They wish for you, and sometimes it takes years for them to even get a word out of you. That's not fair. You should be consistent, just the same consistency you would have wanted, the same consistency you want from your partner. It's the same consistency you should be giving your children above any other thing. Because later in life, when you need someone, when your partner's dead and gone, or old and decrepit and can't help you, when your family are all gone, it's the children They're supposed to look after us and help us just the way we looked after them. So think about that, baby dad, because you're not going to be young and virile forever. Trust me, your back goes limp. Your hips get stiff. Your body becomes less nimble, less virile. It happens to all of us. Women too. It's not just you, baby dad, but the back gets weak, you know. You have to give up them partying days and gigolo ways. It's too much. Calm down. Get to grips with your children. I don't know if I'm posting this because, boy,